President Trump now leveling a stunning new accusation that former President Obama's national security advisor may have broken the law. This after Susan Rice has faced allegations that she tried to learn the names of Trump associates speaking with foreign officials under surveillance, which is not illegal. When asked if he thought Rice broke the law, Trump told the New York Times, "Do I think? Yes, I think." He added, "It's such an important story for our country and the world. It is one of the big stories of our time." Rice defended herself yesterday.
The allegation is that somehow Obama administration officials utilized intelligence for political purposes. That's absolutely false.
It's unclear which law the president thinks Rice broke, and he offered no new evidence. A Rice spokesperson says she's not going to dignify the president's ludicrous charge with a comment. On Capitol Hill, the House Intelligence Committee plans to invite Rice to testify as part of its widening probe into Russia and the Trump campaign.
Well, what do you think about the president just saying that she may have broken the law?
Well, hopefully he has some evidence and facts to back that up.
Democrats say Rice did nothing wrong, and they accuse the GOP of slandering Rice to distract from revelations of Trump campaign contacts with Russians accused of meddling in the elections.
We're watching a movie in 3D, deception, deflection, and distraction. And this is just part of a grander strategy of distraction. Don't look over here where we're trying to investigate Russian interference and the potential coordination and collusion of Trump operatives.
And today, more squabbling on the House committee as Democrats accuse Republican Chairman Devin Nunes of preventing a public hearing from going forward, namely to hear the testimony from Sally Yates, a former top Obama justice official who had warned the Trump administration that former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn may have been vulnerable to blackmail by the Russians.
I think that there's a great deal of resistance.
A Republican source tells CNN that Republicans are working on an agreement to schedule Yates' testimony, but declined to say if it would be in a public session. Other Republicans on the committee refused to comment today.
They're saying you're resisting signing, having her testify publicly.
We're not going to talk about anything to do with this investigation.
Why not?
Because the investigation's ongoing.
The full House panel also has yet to see documents that Chairman Devin Nunes and ranking Democrat Adam Schiff reviewed on White House grounds, that Nunes said showed some Trump team communications were incidentally collected by U.S. intelligence, and some of their identities were revealed in intelligence reports. Schiff telling CNN that the president committed to allowing the full panel to review the information, but the White House staff is now preventing that from happening.
The White House clearly only wanted one person to see these documents, and that person was our chairman. It reluctantly had to allow myself to view it and the chair and ranking on Senate Intel. Now I want the full committees to be able to see that, and we're meeting resistance.